Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is the 25th of March, 2025, and the top news for crypto is as follows. We will start our episode today with Bitcoin as a strategic reserve, which Arizona seems to be very close to adopting. Let's say that two strategic cryptocurrency digital assets in Arizona were approved by the Arizona Council of Regulations on March 24th. They will now go directly to Parliament for a full vote. Let's just say that this time, Arizona is leading the race to become the first state in America to have a strategic cryptocurrency reserve. We hope that it will not be scrapped like in Utah, which recently withdrew this part of its bill. Moving on from America, we will go to Italy for some very interesting news. Specifically, PwC Italy is building a digital identity product for use in the European Union. For those who do not know, this company is one of the largest firms dealing with legal and tax contributions in Italy and essentially represents the country itself. The product is being developed on the World Mobile Chain, a layer 3 network on Ethereum, which is essentially a layer 2 of Base. The product under development will allow European companies and their customers to have safe access to digital platforms within the world of Web3, according to the announcement. Additionally, this digital identity will use SSI technology, which is a decentralized form of identity that gives users full control of their data instead of relying on third parties. This aligns with the vision of blockchain and crypto giving users control and access to their data. And we'll move on to our ETFs. After 5 straight weeks of outflows, it finally had its first week of positive inflows, with $644 million in inflows. This is perhaps a good sign for the market, which seems to be showing signs of recovery. To complete our ETF updates, we turn to 21 shares, which is increasing its focus on the European market. It has released 3 new products, a Bitcoin ETP, a Solana ETP with staking, and an XRP ETP in the European markets. From ETFs, we move on to companies buying Bitcoin. Of course, we look at Strategy, formerly MicroStrategy, which now holds more than 500,000 BTC thanks to its latest purchase. The company recently acquired 6,911 Bitcoin for $584 million, with an average price of $84,529 per Bitcoin. Following in its footsteps, its little brother, Metaplanet, also made a move, purchasing $293 million worth of Bitcoin and acquiring 150 BTC. From corporate investments, we transition to stablecoins, specifically Circle and USDC. Circle announced that on March 26th, USDC will begin circulating in Japan, marking an expansion for the company. And since we're discussing stablecoins, we cannot ignore Mr. Trump and his DeFi initiative, World Liberty Finance, which has launched a stablecoin on both the Ethereum and BNB chains. Let's say that this stablecoin is called USD1. The link to the smart contract for this currency can be found in the description of the sources. I want to emphasize that so far there is no bill in America to legalize stablecoins. However, in Congress, there is a bill that people are trying to pass, and maybe this move from World Liberty Finance suggests that this bill will probably pass. Moving on to World Liberty Finance, let me tell you that it bought $3 million worth of the currency mantle. This seems to be its latest investment move in this DeFi. To complete today's episode, we will go to Crypto.com, which has formed a very important collaboration with Trump Media, owned by Mr. Trump. President Donald Trump's media company signed a non-negotiable cooperation agreement with Crypto.com, so that these two entities can have their own ETF. According to the announcement, we learned that they will release ETFs related to Bitcoin and Cronos. We already knew from the Crypto.com roadmap that it aims to have its own ETF for Cronos. Let's say that as soon as these two ETFs are released, they will be tradable through Crypto.com, giving us easy access immediately. Additionally, Crypto.com plans to bring more ETFs to its platform. The good news for Crypto.com doesn't stop there, as we learned that it recorded an income of $1.5 billion in 2024. This makes the exchange the third largest in the crypto market, with more than 140 million users, a very big milestone for the exchange. For this reason, it is not surprising that the price of Cronos has risen by 32% in the 24-hour chart. It's time for us to check our favorite crypto market, with Bitcoin standing at $86,000 after reaching $88,000 yesterday. The reason for this increase is speculation that the White House will adopt a more targeted approach to tariffs to avoid recession. Essentially, due to concerns that the US may face recession, Mr. Trump's plan involves bringing in specialized experts. If they foresee difficulties, they will avoid issuing large tariffs. This appears to be the White House's current plan regarding tariffs. Since tariffs will likely decrease release, the market reacted positively, as you can see. That wraps up the top news for crypto today. Is the 25th of March, 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.